Hey you guys, welcome back. In this week's episode, we are honestly busting out a ton of projects. We have so much to do, and honestly, I'm a little behind. I have a couple weeks behind, so I am recording this on the 10th of July, and hopefully in the next 2 weeks, I will get the rest of my videos posted, and then we'll be up to the current timeline, but we are cruising. And I wanted to share something with you guys that's been kind of on the back of my head and something that I've been getting my husband's help with, which is kind of managing that stress and realizing that even though I want to get everything done as soon as possible, sometimes that's not the best for my mental health. And he's been really helping me with that black or white thinking, all or nothing, and just kind of pacing myself. And it sucks. I hate it. I hate that interim period where it's like, hurry up and wait. I know we need to be out of here by the end of next week, and I just, but we can't because we both work full-time jobs Monday through Friday, so it's kind of do as much as you can when you can, and even then we're still going to be waiting for the weekend and the next, free time we can to bust some projects out. So one of the things that, as you can see, that I've really been leaning into on the days that I want to be busy, but maybe not housework busy, is I've taken up tattooing. Nowhere near professional. I've never done a class, all self-taught by watching YouTube and just, doing the best I can. But it's actually been a really fun hobby. And I now have a pretty stellar collection. This is the second tattoo I've done on myself, and I'm pretty proud of it. I know there's imperfections, but I'm still proud of it. And finding this time for this extra hobby has also just been like chef's kiss for my nervous system. And one of the bigger projects that I think if Josh could weigh in, he would also agree that just absolutely sucked was doing the frickin' scraping of all of the paint in the kitchen. It was one of those things where we could easily scrape it off, so we did. And then we gave it a good sand, put some new stain on it to really kind of make it a more natural look. And it was messy. It got everywhere. It got in every cupboard, and our eyeballs, mouth, hair. It was just a pain. And then on top of that, because you guys saw the previous video where we decided to rent, we needed some place to put our stuff. Our local storage unit only had a really small space available. So I got these shelves to hopefully try to keep some of our stuff organized, but also out of the way of our future renters. And let me tell you, it was great. It still looks like a hot mess down there, but at least it's all consolidated in a corner. Now, this is definitely one of the moments where I'm really thankful that both Josh and I have remote jobs, because for this particular project, it was really nice just to be able to step away from the computer during my lunch breaks and do a little bit of work, and then he would jump in whenever he didn't have anything to do. So you'll see him most often cleaning up after me, but we got mostly everything scraped in one day, and then it took a whole nother day for the sanding and the stain. Luckily, our stain is a non-toxic water-based one, so it dries really fast, and it made, honestly, this whole process a lot easier. We are finishing up staining the rest of the cabinetry, but I had bought the wrong hinges a couple months ago, so we're gonna have to wait until tomorrow to try to install them, and hopefully the ones that I got are the right ones. I don't know. There was like a 3/8 kind of inch one that I think is what I should have got the first time. So we're gonna wait for those tomorrow, but then everything should be good to go by then. Any of you guys are sitting there like, girl, we get it. You are doing your cabinets. Can we please move on? Yes, absolutely. I'm just trying to be realistic in what's going on in our life. And sometimes it's boring, but this is probably the least boring project. But let's go. Honestly, you guys, we're jumping right back into painting this trim because we're going to be installing it on our stairs to hold up the wallpaper, and it's boring. I feel like I just keep cutting and doing voiceovers because when I do projects like this, I just love to put on music or an audible book and just zone out while I get these projects done. And that's honestly another tool that I use to keep my sanity because these things have to get done. And I don't think anyone really wants to do them. And I know I have to do them because I know Joshua won't want to do it. So this is it. I'm just showing you guys briefly, just in real time, how long these projects actually take. And then we're just going to do a little speed up because I get it. Hello. So, kind of got started without you. But we are going to be cutting the trim pieces to be holding up this adhesive that's on the stair risers for our stairs, because it's basically just a spray glue situation, and some of the corners are rolling and the bottom or tops are rolling. So we're going to basically just cut each of these trim pieces to size. Here, I'll show you what the stairs look like. Hold on. Okay, so each of the stairs needs to be cut to size because it gets narrower towards the top than at the bottom. So we have our little pieces of trim. I have my little handheld saw, and then we're just going to keep cutting these pieces, laying them up as we go. And you can kind of see the peeling on the side for that one. I'm hoping that I can just pin those down with some extra glue or something for the middle of the road. But then that'll be, whoa, it's dark over there. That will be one more project done before we can rent. So here we go. I'm basically just scoring the paint with my thumb. paint remover basically a couple weeks after we dealt with the whole radiator situation. So I don't really know if I have to have plastic wrap to kind of seal it all in. It doesn't, there's like maybe, it looks like 2 layers, like a yellow paint, a white paint, and then it looks like varnish because the wood is smooth. But I just don't know. Removes up to 25 layers, odor free. Hey, it's me again. Okay, so we got this strip a while ago because we've always been wanting to redo our doors, and our initial intention was to strip them, sand them, stain them, and have them nice natural wood. However, given our timeline, the multitude of things up in the air, we just don't have the time to dedicate that much TLC to these doors. So what we ended up doing was applying this super weird flubber-esque strip to the door, and it honestly worked really well. I think there was 2 or 3 coats of paint, so nothing crazy. And in the little areas where there was like 2 or 3 grooves in those boxes, what we did is we got a wire, it almost looked like a wire toothbrush, and just kind of scrubbed in there. I will say that a couple spots I scrubbed a little too hard, and it actually started stripping away the wood and making kind of like a deeper gouge. So go gentle with it, and you know, you'll notice when you're doing it. It's pretty obvious. But I think that was the only annoying / hard part about this, was stripping the paint out of those little edges. And I don't think I recorded it, but what I ended up doing after removing the paint with a spatula, which you'll see here in just a second, was I had got like a nail kit thing for acrylic nails. And so I used one of the files in there, which kind of had like a point at the top, and just used that to drill away in these little edges. So if you need, you know, need any tips and tricks, that's what I did, because that's what I had on hand, and I wasn't about to go to the store and buy like a super expensive bit or anything. And maybe it wasn't expensive, but you know, I had it in my bathroom, so that's what I snagged. But let me tell you, this stripper works really well. We used the orange bottle stuff, and it stunk up our house for weeks. We had used it on one of my previous videos, and oh gosh, what were we stripping? I can't even remember. I think I was doing it to some type of cabinetry as like a test or something, but we ended up putting everything in a garbage bag, jeez, and leaving it in the basement, and it just seeped up through the entire house. So I really don't recommend that one unless you love the smell of it. But we really didn't like it. So let's jump forward a little bit to the fun stuff when it gets all bubbly. Good morning. I am just feeling a little exhausted. My period finally came, and my hips are really achy and my tailbone hurts, but this needs scraped before it like hardens again. So I'm gonna do this as like my one project for the day, and then I'm gonna go lay down, because sitting on the couch is just like making my whole lower half just not feel great. But it looks like that stuff did a really good job. Let me see if I can show you. See all that nice bubbly goodness? Yeah. That is what we're tackling today. Okay, so I think I have everything I need. Maybe this. What?
I thought we had clothes.
Do we not?
Do you want me to wash your things? I just want to do
Yeah.
laundry, so
Yeah.
you need to just do some scraping.
Yeah, I want to get it off before it dries.
I didn't realize you could do that.
The other one did. Like, it eventually, like, this stuff gets hard.
You need me to bring you anything? Oh my god.
Oh, yeah.
That's really satisfying.
Nope, I'm going to be great.
Oh, fuck yeah.
You know what I decided I want to have for dessert tonight?
What?
I want to take some of our ice cream and blend it up and make a milkshake.
Ooh, that
Doesn't
sounds
that
good.
sound good?
And then we can watch Emperor's New Groove while we're
Yeah.
having a milkshake.
Yeah. Wow, this is working so well. Cream in my jeans. Actually, I should do this.
Oh, well, it's gonna look really nice.
Wow.
It's like, why did they paint?
I know. I like don't know how to save this varnish on the outside.
Probably can.
I don't think I can. It's really sad. It's like that other bedroom.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that probably needs to be painted again, huh?
A second coat, yeah. Not today though.
Do we want to try and do clean sheets, or how are you feeling about that situation?
I really, after this, I just want to lay down. So I don't know what.
I would do it. I'm just asking if you want me to.
If you want to, that's fine. I don't care though.
No, I wasn't asking you to do it.
That's a nice husband right there, y'all. Washing my lady drawers and making sure we have clean sheets. Oh, come off. Alrighty, this is where I'm gonna leave it. I'm getting a little exhausted. It doesn't look super great, but I think everything else can just be sanded. So I'm gonna go wash my hands and go lay down. See you guys later.